Sunday. If you are new here, my name is Miranda, and every Sunday I bring new uploads of me cleaning, me doing house renos, cleaning hacks, just motherhood in general. And if you are coming back, then thank you for watching my very first YouTube video. So please don't judge the mess today. Just watch me clean it, get some motivation, and perhaps clean your house. So I've already put a load of laundry in just to get the ball rolling. And now I'm just gonna scrub out this sink so I can get these pans clean. I don't like to put my pans in the dishwasher. I find that they warp and just take up too much space. So I'm just scrubbing this sink out. And I always like to start in the kitchen. It's just the biggest project. There's the most surface area, and it makes me feel better when it's done. So that little pump that you saw me using there, that's our dish soap. So I really don't like having anything on the counter, but my boyfriend likes the dish soap on the counter. So we compromised, and he actually installed that little pump there. So we'll just whip through here, and I lost my train of thought, you guys. Okay, so I do have a cast iron pan in the sink, and I know you're not really supposed to use soap on it. I honestly am a little fuzzy on how to clean it, but I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to like wipe it out with water and then put oil on it. And please comment if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, and give me instructions on how to not ruin it. So yes, whoops, I cleaned the pans on top of it and there's some soapy water in there, but let's just skip past that and pretend like I know what I'm doing. So I'm just putting my pans away, and then I will kind of give that one a little rinse out because I'm so unsure with what to do with it. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if you have any idea, please let me know in the comments below. Um, but no mean comments, okay? Not everybody knows everything. So I just give it a rinse down with some water, and then make the life choice to give it a wipe out. And then you see me contemplating my life as secretly I struggle to decide what to do next. I did make sure to dry it really well because I know that they're prone to rust, as you can tell by the bottom of it, because I made that mistake before. So I made sure once that there was nothing left in it, that I just used paper towel to dry it out the best that I could. I made sure that it was very dry, and then I put a little bit of olive oil on it because for some reason I think that that's something you're supposed to do. So I just greased it up with a little bit of olive oil and then ended up putting it away. Now that that disaster is dealt with, I'm just scrubbing out the sink to make sure I get everything. I got this little scrubby pad at the dollar store, and I honestly love it. It gets just in all the little crevices and stuff. And I also get my little microfiber cloths from the dollar store too. I get really all of my cleaning products from the dollar store because I don't see why not. It's the same thing and it's cheaper. So now I'm super slow motion emptying the dishwasher, so I'll speed that up for you guys. Welcome to my laundry room, the most exciting room in the house. No, not really. I'm just here to switch over my laundry. And I don't know if you'll notice, but I'm a monster. I'm sorry, Mom, but I don't really sort my clothes. Obviously, if it has like special instructions on how to be washed, or dried, then I follow those, but I don't sort colors. And I'm 28 years old. I've been doing it forever, and there's never been a problem. So I'm sticking with it, Mom. Anyways, if you have laundry sitting on the floor in a pile in your room, or you're putting it off because you just don't want to do it, or maybe you've washed it and it's just sitting there and needs to be folded, now's the time. Go just huck in a load of laundry or start folding. I fold my laundry while I'm sitting in front of the TV because then it's mindless and the job gets done and I get a moment of enjoyment. You can also see Olivia's head. That's one of our coonhounds. She's a sweet girl. She's just checking things out, seeing if she can help. Probably looking for any bits of food that might be around. We have two coonhounds. One's name Olivia, one's name is Clifford, and they are just the sweetest little puppers. But they do add for extra vacuuming. So now we're gonna just rip back upstairs to the kitchen and get that done. Back in the kitchen. So I've just moved a few things over to the counter I've already wiped so that I can clean the other counters, obviously. I'm not going to bore you with me wiping down my counters and stovetop, but I like to move everything off of the counter so I can get all the crevices and not really just be pushing, crumbs behind the toaster, etc. So I'm just going to speed through this, give you guys some music or something, and we'll chat soon. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to show you me pulling the knobs off of the stove and giving those actually a good scrub. It's not something that people think about too often, but it's surprising how gross they get. And we're back to our favorite place to grab our last load of laundry out of the dryer and empty the lint trap, everybody. It's a fire hazard. Don't forget about it. That's my little tip for the day. Empty your lint trap. So I'm just gonna grab all of the laundry here and drag that upstairs. And then I think we're actually good other than folding. So we'll get to that. The good news is we are finally done in the kitchen, so now we're going to move on to the dining room, and the table is always like a catch-all. Everything ends up there, whether it's art supplies or just random things you bring into the house. Board games end up sitting there. Like, it's just a catch-all for everything. So we're going to get to that next, and I'll see you back upstairs. Look, you guys, the table's actually not that bad today. I'm just going to speed through this because I don't really have anything exciting to tell you about the table. So after I cleaned off the table and I wiped down the hutch, at least that's what I call it, I'm not really sure, the place where you store all your wine, I started with the floors, and look at all that dog hair and dust. Gross. So now that I'm done sweeping and mopping the floor, I'm just gonna run downstairs and grab my groceries. So I won't bore you with me lugging them up the stairs, but I do want to share a little story.
Okay, so we use Instacart to get our groceries, and how adorable is this? The lady that shopped for us, she left us a little note. It says, Matthew and family, thank you very much for allowing me to shop for you again. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend full of rest and relaxation with your feet up and watching holiday movies or playing a few board or video games. Question: why did the Scarecrow win an award? Answer: he was outstanding in his field. And then it says to flip it over. Oh, that's so sweet. Stay healthy and safe. Take care, Heather. Thank you, Heather from Instacart. You just made my day.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys with me trying to organize these catch-all counter cabinet shelves. They're just somewhere that collects a bunch of random things, all of our receipts, all sorts of things. So I'm just going to leave you guys with it, and I hope that this was motivational for you. And if you liked it, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.